I hammered it out and put W40. So assemble the hub in there. Make sure you clean a little bit in there. I cleaned it with the W40 and some. Oh shit. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another TCV vlog. Today we're gonna do a front right wheel bearing hub. We're gonna change it. Having some droning issues on the highway, especially. It's been droning a lot. If you've seen my other episodes behind these, you can see that I've been had a little accident with my car, full sending it too much. But yeah, hold up. Let me put some lighting for you guys real quick. Whew. We're gonna change this part right here, so the front right. The essential tools that you're gonna have or gonna need is the wrenches, breaker bar that I just bought right now, some cubes, and that's about it, I guess. And a flathead also. I heard they need a flathead. But yeah, we gotta jack up the car, get the wheel off the ground, and then we'll get started. But first, let's open up the box. Let's see how the wheel bearing looks. Alrighty, so we got the box right in front of us. Let's open it up real quick. See what's in there. What the fuck? Fucking Burger King coupons? What the fuck is this? They bringing that? What the hell? Alright, so we got our axle nut, whatever you want to call it. What the fuck? We got a note. Dear Brian, stop full sending, dumbass. Yeah, I gotta stop. What the fuck? In an off-brand condoms? What the fuck is this? What? I guess this is all about full protection, you know. But yeah, we got the hub right there, the wheel bearing. This is the magnetic ring for the ABS. So this right here, this is the hub. This shit weighs though. It's pretty heavy. I mean, obviously it takes all the freaking components for you to drive the car, so I'm not gonna take it out the bag, not yet, but I will. Yeah, let's get to the let's get the car jacked up. Quick tip for you guys: the Subaru, the 2019. I don't know if the older models come with it, but do you see that small groove right there? Here, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys real quick. See that groove right there where it has like those two triangles? That's where you put your jack. They designed it for you to like this to line up with those, so you're gonna have it like this basically. It's gonna go in that groove right there, and it's gonna go so like that. Just gonna lock in place. That's perfect. Like that, it doesn't move to the side or anything. So that's one quick tip for you guys. Alright, we're gonna take off the lug nuts. Remember, before jacking up the car, to unloosen them just a little bit, because it will move on you. So mine's already loosened just a little bit. So guys, I'm gonna jack up the other side too, just so I can turn the wheel and get a little bit of more comfortable in there with the lug nuts and all that. Alrighty, so first two bolts that you guys have to take off, it's gonna be, show you guys. So this bolt right here, the one up top, and then the one in the bottom, this one right here. I wish I had a wider angle, but I can show you a little bit more clear. So this one, the one up top, and right there. Take those, and then the caliper comes straight off. They are a 3/4 wrench. Alright guys, so once you take off those two bolts, I just tried it right now, so trust me. The hole, so the brake, the whole thing it's gonna come out basically. The caliper, disc brake, and everything. So watch out, don't drop it. Make sure this line is not extended completely. I'm gonna untie this just because it's a little bit tight, so I don't want to break the hose. And I'm gonna set it off to the side on this concrete. I am gonna put a rag on it so it won't get scratched up or anything. And by the way, that's a 12mm bolt. put it off to the side and see, this is the wheel bearing hub. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off this shield right here. I'm gonna take it off. They're 12mm bolts. There's about actually 3. So one up here, one down there, the other one back here. But I take those are 12mm bolts also. Next step we're gonna do is I'm gonna take off this axle nut. It does have a groove on it. They do that from factory so it won't move or anything, it won't slip. I'm gonna flathead and just pop that out and then take out the lug nut. Alright guys, after fighting it for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, I got the groove out of there. So I did take it off. I did buy an extra one just because they recommend it, but you could recycle this one. But I'm not going to because look how ugly that crap is. It was a hassle to take it out, so they do that shit on purpose so you could buy another one basically. But yeah, and then use another crowbar, whatever you have laying around so you can hold it, it won't move. Once you take off the lug nut, it's gonna look like this. Supposedly it moves, so if it does move, that's good. Good sign. Now, all we need to do is take off 4 more bolts, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna show you right now. So, let me put more light for you guys. There'll be one up here, so this one right here that I'm pointing at, the one in the bottom, so that one right there, and the other one, the 2 on the other side, right there, and then the other one down there. You see it where I'm pointing at? That one right there. 4 bolts, easy. So for those 4 bolts that I'm in the back, they are 14mm. I'm gonna use the socket. Holy shit, those shits are hard. Holy fuck. Now, to be sure, I'm gonna open up the baggie with the wheel bearing hub. And I'm gonna check if it has any other bolts, because right now, super hard to take off. I don't want to stress it. I don't want to hit it or anything. So it has 4 bolts. Okay, so it is those. So I do have to whack it even harder so it could fall out. But guys, I've tried yanking it and it doesn't come off. So I think I'm just gonna hammer it out with something and then hopefully it comes out. After 30 minutes, took out this piece of shit right here. It's I hammered it out and put W40. 30, 50 minutes. Just hammer the outside and it'll come off, guys. So once you take that off, that's how it's gonna look, guys. It's gonna look like that. I'm just gonna put the new wheel bearing on, and it's gonna sit. Make sure it sits like how it sits, like that. So these two, the curved one goes up, so it matches right there. So assemble the hub in there. Make sure you clean a little bit in there. I cleaned it with a W40 and some pressurized air just to take off some of that debris that was in there, the rust and all that. Now put the bolts back on, the 4 bolts, and I'm gonna slowly tighten each corner so it can go in equally in. Once you do that, you have those 4. Just tighten it as much as you can. I know there's, I think it's like 15 or 20 pound-feet of torque. So I have my torque wrench, but that doesn't fit in there, so I just tighten it as much as I can. It doesn't matter. Now we're gonna put the new wheel lug nut. Put it on. Now this one takes about 145 pound-feet of torque for a 2019 WRX STI, right? Get your breaker bar, and it goes up to 145. Now, get your shield, put the 3 bolts in. Remember to hammer the groove in for that lug nut. Just put the caliper back in its place. Oh, crap. Watch out with the brake line. Remember that. Don't break it. Oh, my fingers. Come on. Come on, baby. You got it. Ah, I got it. Alright. Then, 2 back bolts in the caliper. And then the last one that I will connect is the brake line that we took off. And that's it, guys. We're done. Alright, once again, we're done. I did check. I did turn the wheel left and right. See if the line was extended. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. Now all we gotta do is put the tire back. And just like that, we're done for today. I am gonna clean up, so you guys don't have to see that. But yeah, guys, if I can do it, you guys can do it. Also, you guys learn something new, something that you're gonna need in life. Working in cars is actually something that you will need. But yeah, guys, also you saved up some good bucks by not taking it to the mechanic, so it's a win-win basically. But yeah, guys, hopefully that droning sound is off. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy. Subscribe, and until next time, peace, guys.
I get a street niggas hope on the hood, Gary V salad. Way better in person, but good.
So I am driving right now, and there's no drone, so that means we fixed it. I don't hear any sound, so I'm pretty sure we did a pretty good job. But yeah, the only thing is the noise, road noise. That's the Subi right there, STIs, man. You hear everything in the road. But yeah, guys. All right, see ya.